What's up, everybody? Sega Man back here with another video. And this video is some games that I got from my friends and fellow YouTubers. It's Asian Sleepy and a present from my old time friend that I've been friends on here with a long time, Cyrus 649, and also Asian Sleepy. We've been friends on YouTube for a long time, and they sent me some really cool games. And I'm going to tell you all about them here in a minute. The first one I want to do is from my friend Cyrus649. I actually tried these games out that he sent me, and he sent them to me as a present, you know what I mean, for my birthday and kind of like Christmas, because me and him been doing that for a long time, sending, presents to each other. We even did trades in the past. He helped me out before, like I told you in a recent video. Like helping me get my car when I needed a car, you know what I mean, by selling, a lot of my NES games, and I had to do it because it helped me get a new car. I needed a car for work, so that comes first. Work always comes first, like I told you in another video. So let's get into it. These games that he sent me, I asked him for them. These games are very hard to find. They're very expensive games, and I'll tell you the story about them here in a minute. Now, these two games that he sent me are for the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast. These games, like I said, they're very expensive, and these are actually really good made copies that play in the Sega Dreamcast. If I wanted to, I can search really hard and find and buy these games, but I don't want to pay the prices for them because I've seen these at astronomical prices, and it's just way too much for me. You know what I mean? Even as a collector, some people have their limits. You know what I mean? But the first one, and I did try, and I'm loving it, man. On my Sega Dreamcast is Power Stone. Now, the people that did this, they did a great job at it. You know what I mean? It works perfect. I have no problems whatsoever. It's just like I'm playing the original. And this is the cover art for it in a regular DVD case. They even got it to look pretty decent on the CD itself. You know what I mean? It is just really cool and awesome. And I'm loving Power Stone. You know what I mean? Power Stone is a really cool fighting game for the Sega Dreamcast, and if you were lucky back in the day and you got the original copy of this for a decent price, man, that's awesome. But these days, if you want some of these games, they're very high in price, like Sega Dreamcast shoot 'em up games. They're very hard to find. He made me a copy of Gigawing 1 and Gigawing 2. Now, he did that himself, but they're awesome. They play perfectly. They're awesome. I'm not paying $150, $160 for Gigawing. I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Even though I collect this, I'm a Sega collector. I mean, I'm not paying those astronomical prices for some of those shoot 'em ups. I've seen them up more than like $200, like Doompachi and different games like that. I'm not paying that. But he sent me Power Stone 1, and he sent me Power Stone 2. I tried both of them out. The artwork is really awesome on here. Here's the back. And it has even, some artwork on the disc. So that is pretty awesome. Where Cyrus found these games, and I'm really glad to have these in my Sega Dreamcast collection. I keep wanting to say Sega Saturn, but I'm glad I'm glad to have these in my Sega Dreamcast collection, and I've tried them both, and they're awesome games. Very glad. Thanks, Cyrus. I really appreciate it, brother. I'll be sending him something here real soon. He's just a really good friend of mine. He always looks out for me, when it comes to gaming, and so does Asian Sleepy. And these games that I'm going to show you right now, excuse me, that I got from Asian Sleepy is right here. All these games in here I paid him $40 for. And check out Asian Sleepy's channel if you're into collecting Xbox games he's a diehard Xbox collector. He has extras. You could check out his channel. You can either, I guess, trade with him, or you can buy them off of him. He has a list. You know what I mean? He'll let you know details if you just get a hold of him. I guess through through YouTube, Asian Sleepy. Check him out. But he has a lot of extras, and they're up for sale. You know what I mean? And he maybe for trade. Depends on if you have something he needs. You know what I mean? But he gave me a very, very good deal. You know, $40 for all these games in here, I believe, were definitely worth it. Because if you go to the stores and you find some of these games, it's going to be over, I believe, over $40. You know, and that's on top of shipping, too. You know, he shipped them to me, you know, and that's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? Some people will charge you more to ship them to you. You know what I mean? Depending on where you live. So let's get into the games that I got from Asian Sleepy. Now the first one I got here is I didn't have it in my collection, and I thought I did. It is Outlaw Tennis for the original OG Xbox. Now what Asian Sleepy did was really cool. Let me tell you a quick story. He put some disc in some cases, and he put the artwork behind there to save on shipping. So what I did is I found some old original Xbox cases I wasn't using, and I put them in here. Now this is not one of them, but I'll show you the ones. And he came complete. He put them in there with the books in different cases and the artwork in the sleeves in the back of other games to save on shipping. That's very smart. He packed it very well. There was no bends, anything. So that's awesome that Asian Sleepy did that, man. It is cool. You know, and at first I didn't think he sent them. I forgot what he told me in a text, and then I was like, oh shit, that's right, you know. But yeah, it's awesome. You know, Outlaw Tennis was a pretty cool, funny game. You know what I mean? I'm glad he sent it to me. That is complete. And try it out. Try Outlaw Tennis out if you get a chance, if you can find it. You know what I mean? It's a quirky tennis game. You know, like their golf and their beach volleyball. I also have that too. So check it out. The next one here is another original OG Xbox game. It is classified the Sentinel Crisis by THQ. Is it THQ? No, not THQ. I don't know who this is. GS. But I got that off of him. I didn't have this in my collection. That is complete in there, which is awesome. So it looks like a really good shooter, you know, pretty awesome shooter it looks like back here. So I'm going to give this one a shot. I don't believe I own this. I might have owned it in the past, I'm not sure. But I don't think I did. But it looks like a very interesting game to get into on your Xbox. Another one he sent me, which is 007 Nightfire. I have the other James Bond games for the original Xbox, but that's another one he sent me here. It is complete, and I believe this is one of the ones that had the cover and artwork and disc in it. I think I can't remember, but it is complete. So that is good to add to the OG Xbox collection. Give that a shot. EA Games. Looks pretty good. Another one here by Baysoda, and I definitely didn't have this in my OG Xbox collection. It is Pirates of the Caribbean. So I picked that up. That is complete. Awesome. Another game. Another game that I didn't have in my collection. It is a Disney's and Pixar Ratatouille, made by THQ. So I wanted to add that into my OG Xbox collection. That is complete. Games are in perfect condition. Everything. Agent Sleepy takes care of his stuff. He really does. And the next one here I didn't have, also in my OG Xbox collection, is Narnia. So that's another one that is complete. In there too. I believe that's one of the ones I added a case for. It is. So that's cool. another OG Xbox game called Shrek Super Slam by Activision. That's another one. I added I added a case for it, and the book he came with it. He sent me, so that is complete also. So I'm gonna give that game also a try. It looks like it's really good fun, so I'm gonna check that out. And last but not least, I love racing games, and I have the first one, and Agent Sleepy happened to have this, and I really wanted it, and it is World Racing 2 for the original OG Xbox, and I added a case to this, so I definitely have it in my collection now. That is complete, and I'm gonna actually try this out later. These are awesome games. The thing about the original OG Xbox, they had awesome racing games. You know what I mean? Forza will always be the best and will be king of racers for a long time to come. But they had different racing games that were really cool on the original OG Xbox, and that's one of the reasons too that I own the Xbox, because I'm into racers. They have a lot of great racers that were on that system, which is really awesome, you know, and I'm so glad to have this in my collection. And all those games from Agent Sleepy were $40, so you can't beat that. So check him out, check his channel out. He's a really cool dude. He'll hook you up, you know what I mean? Just be honest. Don't be honest. If you're a true gamer and you want some games, talk to Agent Sleepy. He'll hook you up. He's a really cool bro. Check out his channel, and check out Cyrus 649. Doesn't really do anything anymore, but he got older stuff on there. He did games with game pickups, you know what I mean? He loves the Game Boy. If you're into Game Boy, check out his channel, because he's a diehard Game Boy collector, and he has a lot of Game Boy stuff, on his channel, and that's Cyrus 649. So that's all I got for today, guys. I hope you are enjoying your week so far. I hope you're enjoying what you're playing. Thank you for subscribing and watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. Support Agent Sleepy, you know what I mean? He's really cool. Check out Cyrus 649. Check out Carly's Corner. She does cool stuff. Check out Mr. 100. He's Mr. 100 has a really cool personality in gaming. He's just awesome. He loves Xbox, and he defends Xbox to the utmost. The ambassador, keep it a buck 100 is what I call him. So check out his channel. Check out E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, and check out He-Bot too. If you're into He-Man and you like action figures and things like statues, check his channel out. He's a cool dude. He does in detail of his figures and statues that he picks up, and he's definitely very knowledgeable in gaming. So check He-Bot out. Check his channel out. Check out Randy. He does pretty cool stuff. You know what I mean? He got puts his own type of flavor on the gaming that he likes about gaming and stuff like that. Check all these guys out. I appreciate you subscribing. I will always subscribe back to you if you subscribe back to me and watch my channel. I will do the same. That's what you should do as a YouTube creator and maker on here. That's what you should do. You know what I mean? If you have a true channel, guys, you need to have a true channel. If you like gaming, you should try to have a true channel and just do something you like. It doesn't matter if it's Xbox or Nintendo or PlayStation. You need to do a channel. If you love gaming, don't be afraid. Just do your own thing in here on YouTube. That's what it's about. Freedom of choice, freedom of expression, and what you like in gaming. That's what it's all about. And everybody should, appreciate everybody's opinions on gaming. You're not going to agree all the time, but you don't have to go and bash somebody, on their channel. You know what I mean? That's just not the right thing to do. You can politely say you disagree about something. You don't have to talk about somebody, their family, and just trolls do that. Don't be a troll. Be a true gamer. That's what it's all about, all right? Sega Man out. Thank you for coming by, and always remember, Xbox for life for me, guys. Peace.